Hey everyone, what day is it today? It is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. I am Christina and I am hopping on today to just give you a little bit of background. I have a lot of new friends and followers that have been reaching out and asking what I do for a living and asking how I can help them. And in all honesty, I feel it's so important to tell people, the truth and tell people your story, because in a world where we are all fighting to make ends meet, where a lot of us are living paycheck to paycheck or we're in debt, there are other options. Now, I know that you see, different things online, and I'm trying to look for a book. I'm trying to look for a specific book. Here we go. But what I want you to understand is that 3.5 years ago, my husband and I, we are working really hard. I was working in a salon 37 hours a week. I wanted to make more money, but I couldn't work more hours without being totally exhausted, without my body hurting. I was being exposed to chemicals all the time. My husband was working evenings. He was a career bartender and worked from 7 till 2:30 in the morning, 5 nights a week. That was just our lifestyle. It was great in our youth. We had a lot of fun. We made great money. We had flexibility. It was awesome, but we couldn't quite get ahead. Hey guys, we couldn't quite get ahead. And we had big dreams, we had big goals, we had aspirations. We wanted to travel around the world, we wanted to have kids, we wanted to buy an acreage and grow our own food and live in the country. We wanted to have a cabin on the lake. We wanted these things, and we dreamed about them and we talked about them on date night, but we didn't know how to get them. And what I want to tell you right now is that nothing will change on your path if you don't make a difference. If you don't change something and you don't make a difference in your life. If you don't decide to level up and do something different, learn a new skill, pivot. And I keep referencing this book. It's so cool, U Squared. And it's all about taking quantum leaps. And that's exactly what the title of this is, right? How did we double our household income in 2 years? Well, we decided that we were going to do something completely different than our regular careers that were stable. We had backgrounds. I'd been doing hair for 11 years. I specialized in weddings. I had a really great reputation. I'd win awards. I traveled all over to do weddings, and I love them. I love doing hair. I love my clients. But I saw the writing on the wall. Now, I don't know. This might be you. But I saw the writing on the wall that the cost of doing business kept going up and up and up, and I was making less money. I would have to charge more. I would lose clients because they couldn't afford it, because everyone's living paycheck to paycheck, or they wouldn't come as often. And it just wasn't maintainable. It wasn't. So we decided that we were going to do something a little bit different. We decided that we were going to look into another kind of business, because let's be honest, the world is changing. How we do business is changing. We're moving online. We're moving in a direction where we can basically dictate our own schedules, where we can create an income from anywhere in the world, be totally remote, travel, work from home, work from, on vacation, like wherever. And I say on vacation because I literally put a habit together that I work consistently an hour a day. An hour a day. That's how much I work. I pour into personal development. I have really great relationships with team members that I work closely with and mentor and coach. But I work consistently on my business for an hour a day. Okay? That's a lot different than 10 to 12 hours on my feet with no breaks and no food at the salon. And when I had my daughter, that was the non-negotiable, right? That was like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to miss out on raising my daughter. There's so many parents that don't have the choice. They have to put their kids in daycare. They have to do the things that they don't want to do. They're sitting at work depressed and sad because they're not living life to the fullest. They're not living up to their full potential, and they're not out there helping other people, but instead they're just trying to make ends meet. Does that sound like you? Maybe it's not. Maybe you love your job, and I'm super happy if you do. But there's so many of us that are in a place where we feel complacent and we're not happy. And that's kind of where we were. We're like, we don't know how to get ahead. How are we going to make more money? What's another stream of income? What are we going to do? And by the way, we both had careers and we had 2 vacation rentals. So for us to double our income is kind of nuts. But we decided that we were going to take a chance and start a business. And that business was in the health and wellness industry because I had suffered with health issues for a very long time. I'm celiac. I have had a ton of food allergies, but we live very active lives. My husband and I do a lot of stuff outdoors. My husband is a super big gym rat. I used to be at the gym 5-6 days a week until I realized that I could dial in my nutrition and have the same body type and not be in the gym 5 or 6 days a week. That's a little life hack for you, that 80% of your body composition is your nutrition. So if you can dial that in. And so we decided that we were going to try some supplements and try a few things. And the results that we got were so incredible, like so incredible, that I had to tell everyone, that I wanted to tell everybody that I met. I'm like, you guys, non-GMO, hormone free. This is so safe to put in your body. It's safe to give your kids. Like we're a non-GMO family. We're an organic family. We believe that the fuel that you put into your body is what fuels your health. And you either choose to fuel your health or you choose to fuel sickness. So when we recognized what we had our hands on, we started telling everybody. We started getting results from people that we know and loved and cared about. People were losing weight and getting healthier. Their blood work was coming back better. It was incredible. And we felt like we could actually make a difference in a world where chronic illness and heart disease and diabetes and cancer and all of these things are at an all-time high. We can make a difference by teaching people how to live healthy and how to change their lifestyle, and how to be happy and more confident and be in a better mood and have more energy, all of those things. I went through a 10-year period that I didn't have any of that. I struggled with my weight. I was exhausted, depressed, and it wasn't good. And so I know what that feels like. And now I know what this feels like. And I want to help so many more people feel like this. Excuse me, because when you're confident, when you're positive, when you're happy, when you've got energy, you give back and contribute more to society than you ever could before. And it gives me a purpose. It gives me something to wake up for in the morning. So we decided to change things. We decided to start our business. It's been absolutely incredible. Within the first year, I was able to let go of my salon job, and my husband was able to leave his bartending career after that many years, like 19, I think 20 years in the business. He was able to leave, and we're able to be a stay-at-home family. Now, to us, that means everything. That means everything, because I have very strong core family values. I didn't grow up with my dad around a lot because he was too busy working. Ryan also didn't have his dad around a lot, and we wanted a family unit where we both raised our child together. So we got really excited with the possibility, and things took off. They went crazy. But the best part about this is we got to help other people. We got to see people that I've seen people that I know from high school that I connected with 15 years later. I've seen them leave their corporate jobs and come home to their kids and have bigger dreams now than they ever did before, and be like just powerhouse bosses stepping into a role and fulfilling their full purpose. I've seen moms that are on mat leave start a business and not be able or not have to go back to work. How cool is that? I have seen moms and dads spend more time with their kids. I've seen people be able to travel around the world and build a business from anywhere there's Wi-Fi. Like, it's absolutely incredible because you have your freedom. And, if you don't recognize that things are changing, just take a look at Amazon. How many people, I'll go out shopping and I'll come back and shop online because they don't have what I want out in the world, in my community or in the city. I'll go and they might not have my size of clothing. They might not have the product that I'm looking for. They might not have what I need at the grocery store. I have learned to do everything online and have it delivered. And if you don't realize that that's a trend, and especially that people are paying a lot more attention to their health than they used to, then I'm here to wake you up and say, look, there's a big opportunity here for you to change the game, not only in your health and your energy and how you feel, but there's a big opportunity here to help other people raise the bar, to get better, to make more money, to live healthier lifestyles. And that is something that I'm really, really passionate about. I'm really passionate about helping other people learn that they have a big potential, that they can feel empowered and encouraged and inspired to do things that they didn't think that they could do before. I talked myself out of this for 2 years. I talked myself out of it. I thought, I don't have time for that. How much is it going to cost me? What am I going to have to give up to do that? What are people going to think? Not that I give a shit anymore, because look at our life, and that was stuff that I had to get over personally. But was it going to be hard? Am I going to be able to learn this? I'm really not a great student as a university student. I hate sitting in a classroom, but I learn by doing. And what I found is that the best part about it is that we learn and we make money while we're learning. And honestly, I talk about it and I have so much passion for it and so much excitement for it because I see people's lives change every day. And that sounds like such a grandiose statement, but I literally see we have people that we work with that have gotten into the business because they've lost 50 or 70 or 100 pounds. And their life is completely different after losing that much weight. We have people that have had health issues before and come out and they're like, oh my God, I've got so much energy. I can play with my grandkids. I have energy to play with my kids. I'm not falling asleep at 7 o'clock on the couch anymore. This lifestyle change has changed me and wanted me to do more. And now I get that it's not for everybody. I get that using social media and doing videos and that a lot of this stuff can take you outside of your comfort zone. I understand. However, it is so worth the result. It is so worth your freedom to never have a schedule, to never have to set an alarm clock, to be able to pick up and go to Hawaii tomorrow, to be able to start new businesses. Now you have cash flow to start new businesses, to buy more real estate, to pay off the real estate you already own. This is a big deal. And we don't talk about it enough. We don't talk about it, and not enough people know that this is available to anyone. Anyone out there can have this life if they want it. And was it easy for us to make that pivot? Was it easy for us to totally switch directions and do something totally different? No, but it paid off real freaking quick. And now we watch and help other people do the same thing. We watch other people go debt free. We watch other people buy their first car for cash. We watch other people purchase their first home and come up with a down payment. And that is the magic of this business, because you're no longer living paycheck to paycheck. You make as much money as you want. You make as much money as the effort that you put into this business. And, sometimes people think, well, would I be successful at that? And I'm going to give you the honest truth. You will be successful if you choose to be successful. If you are coachable and open to learning a new skill and you are consistent in your work, that's the biggest deal breaker, is that people are not consistent on a daily basis. They don't understand the workings and the ins and the outs of being a business owner, a small business owner. But when you are open to learning new skills and you're open to different ways of making money and you're open to being part of a community that wants to lift you up and change the game, all of a sudden you rise. All of a sudden you have bigger dreams. All of a sudden you start making more money, and you truly are a reflection of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So you should really sit around and think about the 5 people that you spend the most time with, whether that's family members, your partner, your friends. How do they add to your life? Are they encouraging you to grow and get better? Or are they encouraging you to stay safe and stay the same and complacent because it's more comfortable? Because I'm telling you, that comfortable for me was very, very, very uncomfortable. I did not like it. I did not like living paycheck to paycheck. I did not like a few $1,000s sitting on my credit card every single month. I did not like it, and I had to do something different to change the game, and so do you. So if you are looking to increase your income, if you are looking, and you don't have to do anything crazy, an hour a day, if you're looking to increase your income, if you're looking to do something different, if you're looking even just for another stream of income on top of what you're already doing, let's have a conversation. Seriously, reach out. Doesn't cost you a thing to reach out and have a conversation, because like I said, for 2 years, I ignored that. For 2 years, I ignored my intuition into what I should be doing. For 2 years, I said no. And I didn't take the time to ask questions, but as soon as I started asking questions, I really liked the answers. And I started to think more and more about it. And then what sealed the deal for me was my personal results. How I felt, how I looked, that, this is the best I've ever felt and looked in my entire life. And I no longer struggle with my weight yo-yoing up and down. I feel awesome. And who doesn't want to feel awesome, right? So I hope that touched somebody today. I felt really inspired to come on here and tell a little bit about our story. If you have questions, reach out and ask, because honestly, this could change the game for you. And time will pass anyways. You could sit around and think, I should be doing something different. I want to make more money. What am I going to do? If you don't do anything today, You're going to be in the same position a month from now, 6 months from now, a year from now. Nothing is going to change. So do something today to change the game. And it doesn't have to be huge. It can simply be sending a message, opening a door, and asking a question. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye.